what's happening? Welcome back to Chubz Aquatics down the Bayou. How y'all doing? John Larson, Roundhouse, what's happening? Yep, here we go. There we go. We're live. First time in a month. Definitely not in the same location, but we're doing all right. So, unless the people get on in here and come on up if you want to. We're gonna get into it. See what the hell been going on down the bayou. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. A lot of upsets and a lot of things you ain't gonna believe. Be real. So, how y'all doing? Yeah, good to see everybody. Glad to be back streaming, even though it's been the worst fucking situation you could ever be in. But it could be worse. But we're making the best of it, I guess. Yep. See if anybody gonna show up besides a couple knuckleheads and John Larson. Yeah, doing all right. Yeah, got some. We got some surprising fish that made it, and some not so surprising that didn't make it. What's happening around house?
What's going on?
Oh, same old shit, just a bigger pile.
I hear that.
Yep. Let's start with some good news. Let me switch this camera around. Some good news here. God damn it. Yeah, some good news. Still got all my shrimp. They multiplied.
That's good.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's real good. Boy, it's been a while forgetting how to do this shit.
Well, they did an update since you were gone.
Yeah, they kind of changed a couple things. All right.
I like that tank. I mean, that looks awesome right there.
10-gallon?
No, just how, I mean, just with all the plants and stuff, it looks great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a little 10-gallon shrimp tank. We got some wood, some shells, some slate going up in the corner, and some extra sponges just chilling out, staying cycled. Yeah, looking good. It's doing great. Never took one shrimp out of here, but yep, doing real good. So, yep. Shrimp is doing fantastic. Here close, you see the orange one right there, and the blue one, and really, and reds, and they just everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Everywhere. See them everywhere. Look down here.
I need to get shrimps again. In fact, I might get some shrimps tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to Aquatic Adventure.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
That's the place that I did the video tour of.
Yeah. Let's just step back and show y'all what we got going on here.
You know what? I know it's kind of like a unfinished look, but I like that.
Yeah. Well, this is the shed that we're staying in till we find a house. And I got my tanks here. And then I got the 20-gallon tank here in the corner. My little Peninsula Tank with the Hillstream Loaches.
Can I ask, is that a door leading to the outside?
Yeah.
Put a blanket on the back of that tank.
Yeah.
Because I've actually seen that where the air conditioning's on and you open the door and it'll crack the tank because the heat. Vice versa with the heat and it's cold out.
Then this 75, this is the one that had the highlights on them with the fillet barbs. The stand disintegrated underneath it.
Oh.
Dude, I almost dropped that freaking tank.
Press board?
Like a 75 gallon. It probably had a quarter of water in it, and it almost fell. I almost dropped that damn tank. It sucked. But what's up, Terry? How's it going?
Yep.
Then here's for the biggest upset.
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
Biggest upset and the biggest disappointment of the whole damn thing, my bow front.
What happened?
The crimp tech is no more.
Did it break?
No, it didn't break, but I had to tear it down to get it out the damn house.
Oh, okay.
The other ones, I never tore them apart. They literally still have all their plants in them and shit. Well, let's see over here. Yeah, I can't fill it up because it's very uneven, but it's still planted. This tank's been planted for 3 years, so I mean, it's still got shrimp in it, still got fish in it. Still doing good, but even that Crip Parver growing out of the wood is doing good.
I think that if I ever have to move, that's how I'll move it. I'll hire people, I'll tank it down to like a quarter, tank, and let them move it up.
What a tank! I don't know. I took it down like an inch or two above the substrate, which is like maybe 5 inches, and it was heavy enough to where it still took almost 3 people to carry this tank.
Oh yeah,
it's 75 gallon, but I mean the auto sinkless and everything else made it through, And
I remember
the Harlequin rasboras, the shrimp, everything rode in this tank. Quite a few miles, about 10 miles. But
hey, at least they're all, you can tell they're still good. So.
Oh yeah, but another story is this mirror tank with the big Amazon sword. Yeah, the bucktooths didn't make it. Bucktooths did not make it. That really sucked. But of course, all the guppies made it. Hello, aquatic life.
Guppies are like nuclear fish.
Yeah. Snailfin molly. And all the guppies made it good. All the Placos made it. Harlequin rasboras made it. All the sinkless made it. My pygmy Cory cats made it. All 6 of them made it. I got about half of the black Reuben barbs. I think I only got like 2, maybe 3 of the green tiger barbs. But surprisingly, I have 10 out of 10 red fin rainbow. Well, 10 out of 10 rummy nose tetras that made it. And then all the rainbows made it. The thread fin rainbows, the Madagascar rainbows made it. The Kubota rasboras, Lancer catfish.
I like those thread fins.
Yeah.
They remind me, Celebes and those, are they the same fish? Because to me, they look the same.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they are the same, but I know these are threadfin rainbows from Papua New Guinea. I think that's where they come from. Yeah. And the Madagascar rainbows, they're on the near endangered species list. Protection, on the CARES list. So everything in Madagascar is about to go extinct. So the governments and shit. But anyway, I still got my one African banded barb in here too. It's doing good. Right back down there. Yeah, I was surprised. A lot did good. Cause look at these giant Daniels. They did real good. They just got them in a 10-gallon holding tank, which they wasn't supposed to be in here this long. And but they made it. Yeah. Cheers, Terry.
What's going on, man?
What's happening?
Oh man, just enjoying the new fish. Hey, Roundhouse, dude, I accidentally almost drove into your backyard.
That wouldn't be cool.
I doubt it because I don't have a backyard.
Well,
I have a front yard.
in just speaking,
Yeah.
I was supposed to stay on 294, but for some reason I was thinking I had to get on 290, and I I'm a guy, so I can't be wrong, right? So
Wait, 290 takes you.
I'm driving
into
and
Chicago.
driving, and I was like, man, I went way too far north. I had to turn the fuck back around and head back.
Oh wait, no, 290. That's 355. Up north, it's called. I think it's up north. It's called 355, and when you go south and it bends to the east, it's called 290. I think that's.
Dude,
the road.
I was probably.
I haven't taken the expressway in years.
I was 15 to 20 minutes away from Rockford.
Oh, then you took 90.
Well, 290, and then it turns into 90.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. What'd you do? Hit 39?
I don't fucking remember. I just kept asking Google to redirect me because I was all screwed up.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like.
I am wound up driving over an hour out of my way.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's to get it one way. That's about an hour's, going the wrong way. So you were 2 hour round trip wrong way.
I didn't get to that swap meet that was in Northbrook until about 10 after 11.
Wow. Yep.
And I was planning on being there at like 10 minutes to 10.
Nice.
That's
pretty messed up.
That's what I get for trying to drive to a swap meet hungover.
Yep. That'll do it.
I still don't know how I missed from going from,
How
because I
did you-
took the Skyway, and the Skyway turns into, it turns
94.
into the Dan Ryan, which is a bunch of different numbers.
94.
Right.
And then
No, no, 92.
yeah, it's a bunch.
Yeah.
The Dan Ryan's a bunch of numbers. And somewhere 294 splits off, and I needed to stay there because that takes you closer to the city.
Right.
And I
It
was
keeps
like,
you closer to the lake. Yeah.
I was thinking that this thing was a lot closer to O'Hare, and I'm like, no, man, I gotta stay to the west. And
you gotta stay to the
screwed
east.
way up.
Yeah.
You fucked up right there.
Well, how did you make the mistake of the sun was supposed to be on your side and it's in front of it or behind you?
You're still heading
the
north.
way he faces is north. So
They were heading
No.
north. So
the road he was taking was east to west.
Right hand side, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when you were coming out to Rockford, you were going due east. The sun would have been behind you.
Northeast. I'm coming from Northwest Indiana, so I was.
Yeah.
I'm heading mostly north, so the sun's on my right hand side, which it had to be the whole time up there. No matter which road I would have taken.
Maybe I'm getting them confused because I could have. I don't know. It's been so long since they've taken the expressway. They now gave a number to EOH, Elgin O'Hare. Like, since what the hell are you giving a number for? Man, just leave it the way it was.
yeah.
And it's really confusing now. Now that they extended it to O'Hare, holy shit! I got lost trying to get over 355 on Elgin O'Hare Expressway.
My screw up is I didn't stay on 294, which was what I was supposed to do. But.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been running these tanks about half full because I don't want them to freaking break.
Hey, Terry, just so you know,
they're not too stable.
They have big ass green signs above the highway that tell you what numbers are which way and stuff in Illinois.
Yeah, I know they do.
Yeah, that's funny. They got them in Louisiana too.
Really? I thought we only had them.
like you guys have never gotten fucking lost before.
I can't say that I haven't, but I don't remember the last time I did.
Well, number one, I didn't write down the address. Or I didn't. I kind of just glanced at it, and I was like, yeah, I know where I'm going. And driving through Chicago can be a little bit on the complicated side. I think I should have paid a little more attention to the directions.
Right. Let's see here.
I was like, yeah, I know where I'm going.
I've always been a big map guy myself.
Because normally these things are right by O'Hare. Or, well, the old ones used to be by Midway, which was really easy for me to get to. Then they moved them out towards O'Hare. And now, why in the hell they're having them in Northbrook? I have no clue.
Well, they've always had a couple in Northbrook.
I never went to those.
Yeah. Those are the old... That's... I mean, honestly, that was... Back when they were doing it in Midway, they were doing it in Northbrooks. They had the north and the south. They've since moved the south one up north to O'Hare.
I like the ones that were by Midway.
You should have been in GCCA back when they were in Itasca at the Wyndham. Oh man,
I've been to a couple of those.
You would have fit in perfectly.
Yeah, I'm missing my damn tripod right now, boy. I wish I would have never put that in storage.
Oh, that holds a camera?
Yeah. Boy, that was a fuck up.
And let me guess, it's in like one of the first boxes you put in, so it's all the way in the back.
Yeah, it's all the way in the back of a 10x20. That's still to the top.
Just stick it on something.
Yeah, just stick it on my shoulder.
Get some gray tape and some sticks from outside and make one. Come on, man. Tim Taylor, that shit.
I don't feel like being I don't feel like making shit right now.
Yeah. Ingenuitive.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's how you.
That's a word.
That's how.
That's a word. I just made it up.
If it's not a word, it sounds good enough to be a word, so we'll run with it.
It's a word. I just made it up.
Yep.
It'll be in the dictionary next year.
Is that a spade tail? Guppy with the black dots right on the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They got all kind of combinations going on here. They got one with a Nike check on both sides.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I literally call them do it. You just do it. Yeah. Not really focusing in on them too good. Yeah, we got a lot of different combinations. What? Oh, did you say you had new fish, Terry?
Yeah, I bought an adult group of Tropheus.
Oh, Tropheus, nice. Yeah, I had some of them quite a few years back.
These are cherry spot morais.
Oh, I don't think I ever seen those.
I got them on camera.
Okay. Yeah. I was surprised most of my shit did pretty good, considering I pretty much in my 75-gallon tanks, my 40-gallon tank. Well, 75s. Most of my fish.
The rummy nose made it. They're
Look how
usually
freaking good they're doing.
they're usually
are
known as
thriving.
delicate.
Them things are thriving. They're fat and happy. I did not lose a single one.
Must be that soft Louisiana water.
Oh, I mean, I've only done RO water changes on this tank, on their tank anyway.
I
You know what I'm
kill
saying?
you. I hate you with your soft water. Think you're all better than us hard water people.
I mean, I made it softer. I would only add RO water that was like only, I think, 11 parts per million for the TDS. And they would keep the TDS right around about 100.
I bought some RO water from the store. You know, the fill your jug thing.
Yep.
Guess what the TDS was?
What's that?
875.
Yeah,
God damn, no, salt
that
water.
RO membrane ain't been changed in
No shit. I'm like, dude, I wanted to take it back and make a big stink, but I'm like, I'm not even gonna waste the
they
gas.
had the wastewater hose connected to
I
it.
don't know.
I just had a hell of a lot of salt in there.
Well,
You
I mean,
see
we got
a Lancer
water
cat
here.
right there. That's that black Lancer cat.
Oh, I'm glad he's still doing good.
Oh yeah, he's doing great. That's a $20 Lancer cat.
I gotta get a couple more, man. I haven't seen them available though.
No, man, like I said on your stream the other night when I was on the boat, the only ones I seen when I was doing research on them was $85 and above.
Yeah, I ain't paying that much. I think the last one I had, I might have paid $20 for.
Yeah, well, this one it came in the store about 4 or 5 weeks before I got it, and it came in at like $65 or $85, something like that. And then they started whittling down, and then they got down to about 35, and I told him I'd give him $20, and he said he'll take it. So,
Chubz, I took it upon myself to remove that the malware person.
oh, the douche, yeah,
Comment.
okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Aquaria Life. It sounds like they had the wastewater hose hooked up to that damn.
I don't know, man. I could see them. But I could see them not changing it for the past 10 years or some shit too.
oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty ridiculous.
I mean,
That's one of the dwarf sparkling gouramis.
I paid $4 fucking for the gallon too.
800 TDS water.
Yeah, for $4 though. I paid more than gas is.
Oops.
Yeah.
Like Jesus, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna waste the gas going back over there and bitching now.
Yeah. You see, there's one of the sparkling gouramis. I got the other one back in the 20-gallon tank. Some fish ended up in weird places, but hey, they're still here. But yeah, these Madagascar rainbows are getting fucking beautiful. All the colors are starting to come in real good. All the oranges and reds and.
Hey, I'm gonna jump down. I'll see you later.
All right, Robert.
Later, Ronald.
Appreciate you coming up.
Have fun, y'all.
Wouldn't be a down to Bayou without you.
One of these days, we're gonna have to meet up, have some beers.
Hell yeah. Right on. Yeah, one thing I've never seen before is the green dot that looks like duckweed on top of a rummy nose tetra. I mean, there's like a neon green area on top of their head. Not coming out on camera, but it literally looks like they got duckweed glued to their head.
Are those a gold variant of rummy
No,
nose?
it's just the tannins in the water.
All right.
Yeah, pretty tannic water. And then the green Kubota Rasbora is up there. Yeah, that wood beaching a lot of tannins. Walking around me. And another new one we ain't really seen too much is this
Oh, Lima.
Lima shovel nose. We just did a video of the Aquarium of Americas in New Orleans. They had something that was about 18 inches. Freaking massive.
When I got my first one, he was absolutely my favorite fish. That was the first monster fish I ever bought. That was the first big fish for a big tank I ever bought. And I love that guy to death.
Oh yeah, the Lima shovel nose are pretty awesome. Especially if you get them in a big tank with a group of 5 or more, man, they show some crazy behavior.
They're just one of those ultimate predators, man.
Yeah,
they just kind of hang out until something swims by they want to eat.
Yeah. I still got them banjo cats too, but I can't remember which tank they're in.
Yeah, you're not gonna see them.
Not until I see them again. They're either in the bottom of this tank or in the bottom of this tank.
God, I remember when I bought my first banjo cat, I was all excited, and then I didn't see him for freaking a month.
Yeah.
I was like, I know he's in here.
Still got the 2 yellow bullheads in here. Still got some green Texas spread out all over the place. Most of the green Texas cichlids, including the big one, is outside in a 90-gallon, but I couldn't put a 90-gallon in here because I don't even trust a 75-gallon, more or less a 90-gallon. But this is just a temporary holding area since out of the shed. But I mean, got the ice box and microwave, my 20-gallon, and
well, that's all right. Looks like you got enough room for the tanks.
Yeah, but there's also 4 kids and 2 adults living in here. Not showing all of that. But.
Gets a little crowded, huh?
Yeah, but we do have a toilet, so that's good. That's some some Harlequin Rasboras. Still got all the golden Danios and all the plants doing good. But yeah, man. I think the hardest thing about this move was, besides that bow front not being set up, is the fact that I took my time and I made sure that I had the water just right in the bucket for the green sunfish. I put them in there and I set them with 2 air stones with some duckweed on top so he wouldn't jump. And then I was moving everything, and then when I went to grab his bucket, I noticed him on the ground.
Yeah.
Said, what the fuck? Boy, that shit pissed me off.
It happens. Hey, at least a green sunfish, that's pretty easily replaced.
Yeah, but not a native South Louisiana native caught green sunfish. That they are rare
all you
to
gotta
come
do is
by.
go fishing.
Yeah, that's the first one I've seen down here. You don't come by those too often down here.
Yeah, you'll catch another one.
Yeah. If not, I'll get some from. I know they got some websites I can get them from too. But I'm gonna try to catch another one. Check out this shrimp. This thing is like orange, yellow with red. It's pretty retarded looking, crazy looking, like flames. Got a ton of shrimp. Ton of shrimp going on. But yeah, man, glad to be streaming again. Appreciate everybody stopping by, even though there's only 5 people here. Works for me. Shit, I ain't streamed in a month.
Fishy Biz is on with Jess.
Oh. Well, that's okay. I don't care. Like I said, I ain't streamed in a month, so 5 people here is a lot.
And I didn't even get a notification. I just happened to close YouTube to look something up, and then when I jumped back on YouTube, I saw that you were live. So I was like, "Oh, Chubz is live."
Yep. That's cool. It is what it is. But I'm about to swap this light over to the other 75. See if I can see what's in there. Lights. Somehow or another, I lost the plug to half of them. So, probably the storage. Having a nice little house I was looking at. Had some work to do to it. And I get there to start doing work. I start pulling out shit that we didn't need in there, like all the mattresses and the linen and all the sofas and stuff that was causing mold and shit inside the house.
Uh-huh.
And I pulled all that shit out, and then the dude backed out on me. He said he couldn't do it. He said he didn't have nowhere to put his family stuff. I was like, thanks for wasting my time. Okay, bye. So, but at least he gave me all my money back.
Well, that's good. Well, hey, at least you got a roof over your head now, and you can just rebuild and save some money and then rebuild. And
right on. Yeah, that's what I keep. That's what I keep telling myself. At least I got something. It's better than nothing. But I mean, this is rough living here, boy.
I've had to rebuild a couple times, believe me.
Yep, pretty freaking rough. So it's gonna be all right eventually, hopefully. We got some big albino longfin bristle nose in here, and some crawfish that I've been trying to get out of here. Take all that as soon as I stick my hand in the tank. Yeah. Everything doing good.
I gotta break down and do something I said I wasn't gonna do, but I'm gonna have to break down and get me an FX4 and an FX6.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to.
I hear you.
I'm tired of these bigger tanks looking like snow globes.
I'll take that. Would look like that. Oh. I gotta get on the floor. This 75-gallon stand collapsed with the tank in my hand, and I almost dropped this damn tank.
Oh, was that one of those that the stand gets held up by nothing really? Like
Yeah, it's just kind of like it's just kind of held together with staples.
Yeah.
And I went to slide the stand, and it literally crumbled in my hands. I'll tell you what, if I wouldn't have had the grip that I did and strong enough to hold this fucking tank up, but it still had like 8 inches of water and a 75-gallon tank. And dude, I almost got this tank.
I got the stand on my 75-gallon is the same way. You can't you can't move it. You got to put it together and take it apart in place.
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty wild.
Because it all just folds together. It's a magical folding stand.
Yeah.
I mean, it holds the weight and everything, but
oh yeah. But Yeah, this is the one that I had the big lights on, but I haven't set them up. I was still in the bottom of the closet. Hey, what's up, Lee? Good to see you, my friend. Long time no see. Hey, Danny.
What's going on, Danny? I mentioned you in a stream earlier. Had an idea for a song. They were talking about bare bottom tanks. And there's two songs. You got the Queen's Fat Bottom Girls.
Yeah.
And then you got Spinal Tap's Big Bottoms. You could make a bare bottom tank song out of
the Green Tiger Barbs that made it. It's awesome.
Those things are indestructible.
I don't know. I lost 4 of them. It's crazy. I got Rummy Nose Tetras that made it, but green Tiger Barbs that didn't.
What's up?
What's going on, Danny?
You were saying they were talking about me in another stream?
No, I mentioned you.
Oh, yeah?
Because I had an idea for a song.
Oh, yeah?
They were talking about bare bottom tanks.
Yeah. I know. I've had that one in my head for a while, doing a Fat Bottom Girls. From Queen to bare bottom tanks, but I haven't figured out a good way to get it to go yet.
What about the Spinal Tap song Big Bottoms? Have you ever heard that one?
Oh man, I don't know if I have or not. I know Spinal Tap. I'm not sure if I've heard that song or not.
Oh my god.
All right. That would be cool.
You'll just have to YouTube it, Danny. Just YouTube Spinal Tap Big Bottom.
Yeah.
My Yo-Yo Loach and my Coulee Loach made it. Yo-Yo Loach is getting huge. All the golden barbs made it. All the golden top minnows, most of them made it, including the one that's like 3.5 years old.
Wow.
Well, I've had for 3.5 years. He actually bred for me a couple times. But yeah, some golden top minnows right there.
Man, that tank still looks so good.
Yeah, I just wish I could fill it up all the way. But I ain't trusting it. You can see the corner of the tank's off the ground now.
Oh man.
Welcome to my basement.
Right? This is all wooden floors, that wasn't designed to hold this much weight in one area. So that's why I trusted about that far from the top, and that's all I'm gonna go. Yes, Miss Dawn plays on, my wonderful girlfriend. She's the one taking care of all these fish and getting them where they need to be. And when I left to go on the boat, I had to throw everything out of U-Haul into a storage unit, and I did not have any time to mess with these tanks or these fish, and she did it all. So thank you, baby. I love you so freaking much. You're the best. She really did do it all. She really got all these fish where they need to be and alive and well and doing great. So, yep.
Well, I'm just glad things are looking up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they definitely are.
I kind of missed the beginning of the stream. I was watching Fishy Biz and stuff.
Yeah.
How's the house hunting going?
It was going pretty good. I thought I had a place. I thought I had a real nice place with a huge yard that I was going to be able to do all kind of things with. I have plenty of room for activities. And I get in there and I start to strip it out. And as soon as I throw the sofas and the mattresses out to the street, he's calling me, "Oh, man, oh, dude, you can't be throwing things out. You need to let me know when you're moving stuff out of the house." And bro, I told you I need to move in this house ASAP. I was trying to do 4 ceilings over 30 by 30s. And I was trying to do all this in 3 days so we can move into the house, because they had roof damage and sheetrock damage. And he's wanting me to strip one room and then redo one room at a time. And I'm like, Bro, that ain't gonna work. I'm not doing that. No, I'm either gonna strip out the whole house and redo it all at once, or I'm not doing it at all.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to get his shit out the house, and I said, bro, just give my money back. I ain't doing this. Nope.
Hey,
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
well, that sucks.
Yep. You know, it's kind of understandable. You know, it's family drama. You know, it was his mom's house and all his family stuff, and him and his 3 brothers and stuff like that. But you know what? Don't tell somebody you can rent it out, or they can have it rented out. And if you don't want to move all your stuff out, I mean, that's just common sense. You know,
Well,
you're not ready. You're not ready. Don't do it. But I mean, you say you're gonna do it, stick by your word. I mean, he just wasted 3.5 weeks of me looking for a house.
Yeah.
The 2 weeks I was on the boat, and then the week I was home.
Yeah, he probably just wasn't quite ready for you to just, hop right on. But he
didn't think I was serious about really moving in there ASAP. Huh. I was serious. I don't want to be in this fucking shit. You kidding me? But yeah. Well, oh well. Back to the drawing board. Go back on the boat and come back home with more money and get a better house.
Yep.
But yeah, this tank is actually still doing great. All the plants are thriving and prospering, and the fish are doing great. But
you could do a whole big hack job and still have an amazing amount of plants and like have enough to stock a fish store.
oh yeah. I mean, look at this Rotala Atro Vietnam right here. That's a good 8-10 inches or something like that. And
the other stuff in the background too, like.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of Lowigias, a bunch of different Lowigias. Lowigia Super Red, and then I got Kabamba, Native Collective Kabamba. I got Lowigia Repent, Luigia, Aguaga. I can't even say these damn names anymore. What the
Later, Michelle. Have a good night.
Hey, Michelle, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Got Crypt, Frozen Maiden right there.
That crypt is awesome. It's got like tiger stripes.
Yeah, Crypt Area, Frozen Maiden. Lucas Brett.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Pretty awesome. Let's see. Yep. See it right there. Good. I got a big patch of it. Golden barbs, Chinese golden barbs in the back there. Right, yeah. Then you see back over there that long bladed one. That's Broadleaf Sagittaria. That's the one. You don't see that plant. You don't see that plant too often. Broadleaf Sagittaria. That's doing really good.
And you're doing a pretty good job of keeping it contained too, because my side spreads out like crazy.
Well, I mean, it's not like it don't really spread. I find it don't spread like dwarf sag does. But I planted 3 plants and there's 3 plants there, so I don't know. We're gonna see how if it does spread. Then see right here, I got the big leaf pondifolia crypt. Some trimmings, I sure will, dude. I still owe people for giveaways on my live stream when I hit 200 subscribers.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, as soon as I do get to a stable place and get everything situated, Plants will be starting to go for sale, and I will be catching up on everybody that I do owe plants, and I ain't forgot not a one, so I will be getting plants out to them. Yeah.
You got some really awesome plants.
Yeah, it's some Bacopa morii right there that I actually found growing out of a limestone gravel road in a work district. Literally dry.
You found it above water?
Yeah, I found it with just immersed growing out of a limestone gravel road, and I said, "Man, that kind of looks like a Bacopa." And I grabbed it and threw it in a bucket of water, brought it home, put it in my tank, and it started growing. Never melted back. And it turns out to be Bacopa morii.
Yeah, Bacopa's a great plant.
Oh yeah, I got some hydrophilia blue going in here too. See some of it right here in front. We got some Atra Vietnam. We got some Luigia White. We got a lot of Luigia White going in the back. I got all kinds of shit going in here. What's up, Kenny? Good to see you, buddy.
Kenny E.
Yeah, taking a look at what made it. Yeah, like I said, I almost dropped this fucking tank. Yeah, I was going to slide it, and then the front slid, and the back didn't, and the tank stand literally crumbled from underneath it, with like 6 inches of water, well, like 8 inches of substrate and water in it. And this is a 75-gallon tank, so it's pretty damn heavy. And it literally crumbled from underneath me, and I had to get people to just move everything from underneath me so I could set the tank down. It was not good. But lucky I was able to hold it up until they got everything underneath it done. Yeah. So that really sucked if I dropped this tank. I just gave up and threw bleach and everything and beat everything with a freaking baseball bat. I'd have gave it up.
Going pretty good, Kenny. I just started a week of PTO, so.
Yeah, surprising result for this movement. Yeah, Kenny, I lost all my buck toots.
Holy crap! Pet Supplies Plus gave you paid time off.
Yeah, we get up to a week of PTO for a year, and as supervisors and managers and stuff like that. I've already used 2 of the days, so I have 3 days left. So
Yeah.
I'm taking like a
That's
week
pretty cool.
off and getting paid for 3 of it.
When do you start the new job?
Tentatively on the 28th. Just waiting on background check and all.
Yeah, still the background check.
Yeah, it's a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Exactly, Kenny. I'm gonna be spending like a week with my fish, kind of, redesigning a few of my fish tanks, cleaning up a couple of my fish tanks that I've neglected over a period of time. My poor brackish tank, like all my bumblebee gobies are fine, but I just I want to fix it up and do a really nice big water change on it.
Right. Yep. There we go. Oh, better.
I'm just being quiet there, casual.
Yeah. For a change.
I'm being casual.
For a change. It's all good though. Yeah.
Nah, I'm just mesmerized by these Tropheus, man.
Oh yeah, dude, them things is awesome.
Been on my bucket list for a while.
Yeah,
Oh, you got the red Tropheus. I love those.
those are badass.
Red and black is like my favorite color combination, and I love fish. So seeing a red and black fish is just like the
Right.
coolest.
Yeah, like the black the black Reuben barbs. Oh man, them things are fire when they flare and. Yeah.
Nice, Kenny. My mangroves, if you include all the roots going all the way down into the substrate, because I have like roots that are in the water that are growing down. Mine are about 2 foot tall as well.
Cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But I'm not doing it the same way Kenny E is. I like how he flipped that 40 breeder over. It's working really well. Mine are just growing out in my room, and I just missed them every day.
Yeah, Daniken, I know. I'm a glutton for punishment. But this tank was supposed to be a Tropheus tank. I got to take all the other fish out of it. This whole tank was supposed to just be a 6 foot long Tropheus and Lamprologus tank.
Yep, that's pretty cool.
Eventually, it'll get that way.
Poor Lee got some duckweed on accident, and now he can't get rid of it. Well, yeah, you can keep netting it out.
Welcome to the struggle, Lee.
You can also, if you put like a really nice, like strong lid on it, the humidity in there will actually kill off the duckweed.
Or you can get some filament barbs. Filament barbs like to eat duckweed.
Filament barbs, goldfish, most African cichlids, they'll eat it.
Banded Leperinus will eat it.
Yep. Neon rosy barbs will eat it.
Yep. Golden. My filament barbs ate the crap out of duckweed. I mean, I literally would scrape duckweed out of every single tank and put in there with my filament barbs, and there was never a speck of duckweed in that tank. That tells you how much duckweed they used to eat. I had 22 tanks growing duckweed.
Kenny, have you trimmed your mangroves at all yet, or have you just kind of let them do their thing? Because I've already trimmed 2 of mine once. I'm trying to get them to branch out more versus just growing, straight up.
God damn it, Terry, that's a good idea. I need a beer.
Oh, I keep forgetting to mute myself when I do that.
Oh man, that's a good reminder though. Hey,
Danny, you know what kind of gets me is the cherry spot Tropheus leave the smaller firecrackers. They leave them alone, and they leave all the other fish alone. They just chase each other.
So they're basically like tiger barbs.
It's like, we don't care about anybody else. We're just going to fight amongst ourselves.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's the dominance thing.
Yeah, I went to the
aquarium. I thought for sure those bigger Tropheus would tear the littler guys apart.
Sure.
And I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah.
Now, as those smaller ones start growing, it might change the dynamic. And then maybe it'll start getting ugly, but so far they left them alone.
Coulee Loach. All 7 are in here doing great.
Oh, well, Lee, if it's a 55-gallon, you could get, like a goldfish and just put like 1 goldfish in there and it'll eat all that duckweed.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
And the goldfish won't harm any of your platies or mollies or any of that stuff either.
Yep.
Yeah, just 1 fancy goldfish like a black moor or something like that. You'll be fine.
Yep.
Man, that's a cool hill stream loach. I love the patterns.
Oh yeah, dude. It's like fingerprints. Every one of them's different.
Yeah. And
Oh, yeah.
it's like one of those mandala things or whatever, like with just the little swirls and dots and it's
Oh yeah.
so
Then the
cool.
bright yellow that comes through the back of them sometimes, man, they're
Yeah.
beautiful. Yep, they pretty.
I do not have any luck with hill stream loaches though, or at least not from the Petco that I'm getting them at.
Well, this is what I got going on in this tank. It's a 20-gallon long, and it's a Peninsula tank. I set it up purposely for a Peninsula tank. It's the one I had my electric blue jack, my electric blue jack in there, and all it has is a small sponge filter and a heater. That's it. See, I got the bleached killifish, sparkling gouramis, red cherry shrimp, and hill stream loaches. A bunch of snails. But that's the only filtration and water movement in this tank.
Yep.
And it's always covered with salvinia, water lettuce, and duckweed.
Yeah, it must just be getting them from Petco.
Two different types of
I tried,
Anubias.
pretty much died, right away and after like 24 hours. And then the second time I got hill stream loaches from Petco, they said that they had them for a few days and they actually looked like they were really healthy. And I got 2 of them, and the first one died after like 3 days, and the second one died after like 4 or 5 days. So I
find you gotta put them into a very heavily algified tank with a good bit of moam, and really set up. I think that's been really set up for like shrimp and stuff like that, but without shrimp to give them a good jump start.
Yeah.
Because they got to eat a lot when they get in because they're pretty malnutritioned. And I find I got 7 of them, and I've still got 7 of them, so they're doing pretty good. They get big.
Well, that's good. If you end up with any breeding of them, I would think so.
I'm definitely ending up with a lot more of these. These are bleached killifish, a native, the smallest live bearer in America and most of the world. But yeah, that's a native here. They're booming and everything. But they're kind of spreading out like guppies. They're cool. I definitely love them.
I'm trying to get these Gambusia to breed.
Oh man, just
I did that back in the
just
day.
give them some Daphnia and some Daphnia and some water, and they should breed like crazy.
Daphnia, yeah. See, that's what I haven't been doing. I've been feeding them like the extreme nano pellets and some different stuff.
Unlike people think, a mosquito fish doesn't necessarily eat just mosquitoes. Daphnia is probably the best thing you can do, live Daphnia, which I have live Daphnia in the shrimp tank.
Yeah.
If I can
I
start
have a little bit of live Daphnia in my shrimp tank, but not enough to actually like scoop out and feed anything. Not like that. Yeah, you got a lot of them. That's cool.
Dude, when I do water changes on this tank, and Planaria I got in here too.
See, I love, some people freak out with microfauna in their tanks.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I love
looking nature.
At the tank and looking at all the little worms.
Nature. Natural environments. There's probably 250 shrimp in this little 10-gallon tank. A shitload of Daphnia and Planaria. The only thing I fight to keep out of here is scuds.
Yeah, because I don't even think I've ever seen a scud before.
Oh, I have scuds in lots of tanks.
Tanks
on this damn shrimp is. It's ridiculous. But yeah, Daphnia in here are pretty thick. Good colony going.
Hey, Chubz. Hey man, I love you, dude. Danny, everybody in chat. I love you guys, but it's 11 o'clock my time. I got to get some sleep before work tomorrow.
Right on.
I'm
Well,
gonna
appreciate
jump
you
on out
coming
of
on,
here.
Terry.
You guys all have fun.
Yep. Thank you, sir, for coming on. There's a baby shrimp right there on the duckweed. Yeah. I have them in very little water flow and pretty warm water, Lee, and they're doing great. They got a cave underneath that log. It's hardly any water movement at all, and they just have that one sponge filter, and they're doing great. They eat like a champ. They look like they're trying to breed. If I really put some focus on it, I bet you I could get them to breed pretty regularly. See right there, that's a damn scud. Boy, I need to get my turkey base to get his ass out of there.
That's about how much it costs over here too, Lee, depending on which type of shrimp you get.
Yeah, it's all right. I got some black reelies, some well, you call them carbon reelies. And then I got some blue reelies, I got red reelies, I got Superman reelies, I got all kind of shit coming up on here. What would you expect from a mixed neocaridina tank, you know?
Skittles.
Oh yeah. Yep. But these giant Danios. These things are getting purty.
Yeah, it's starting to get some reds.
Yeah, they come out as one of the 75s, but I just threw them in here because I ain't got enough. I don't want to try to put everything in a 75 that's only halfway filled up, you know. But it's doing good. Just still a 10-gallon for right now, so I get a good place. So it's doing good. And, banjo catfish is up in here somewhere. One of these two tanks. I got one golden top minnow that wound up in here. But those are really some underrated fish. I mean, they're some beautiful fish.
Yeah, they really are.
That's a male golden top minnow right there. And then let's see. I got a little yellow bull cat, native fish. He's doing good. Coming right up to the can.
Yeah,
Come on, Paul.
Yeah. The little whiskers coming out from his face.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
But yeah, you were talking about your banjo cat. I still want to set up a little tank for banjo cats that, you know, just a sand substrate, and oh man, it'd be so cool.
Yep, Roger. Yeah, man, these golden tops are pretty freaking awesome. I've been keeping them I still have the original male that I collected 3 years ago. You know, and they are in the killifish family, so they live 3 to 5 years. So I got one that's pushing over 3, and he's done had quite a few in the tank. So I did lose the big female, but I still have the big male. But yeah, they're doing good. Rainbows and rummy nose, and these things are doing great. I couldn't believe the rummy nose is doing so good. They're getting a bright green spot on the top of their head. It looks like duckweed stuck to their head. It's pretty cool. It's hard to see on camera, but I mean they are flared out. It's all in. Beautiful fish.
Yeah. Some great looking rummy nose tetras.
Yep. Well, before I broke the tank down, I had 10, and I still have 10. And they come from that 72 boat front crypt tank that I had to tear all the way down. That was a heartbreaker there.
Yeah, I bet.
That was sad. That's a year and a half of growth on all them crypts and just piss it away.
Man.
But I still got all the crypts in the ice chest outside. Half of them have done melted away though. Hopefully I still got all of them. But as long as you keep I'm gonna keep some of them going. I gotta get in there and plant some of them. But built it once, I'll build it again. Got some green Kubota Rasboras. They're doing good. And can't really see them too good. But that's that black Lancer catfish right there.
Yeah.
He's doing good. Real cool.
What's he doing?
Yeah, these Madagascars are doing real good. Thread fins are doing real good. Yeah, I ain't gonna go out for a single one. Probably going.
Is that corkscrew valve?
No, that's a plastic plant.
Okay. I was thinking it was. Like, the leaves looked really thick. Like,
Yeah, that one of the this was the guppy tank, and then and a Placo tank. So I got some Progostem and Gay in there, and some actual Kabamba, but you can see that's fake Kabamba and fake valve in there. But yeah, she thinks that I got a little bit of plastic plants in there. Most of them's all real plants. Like the shrimp tank here, the only thing plastic is this one right here. And then the rest is all real. Yeah.
Plasticus aquaticus.
Yeah. Hey, plastic plants build bacteria too. And
Yep. But it sure seems like the fish can tell the difference between real plants and fake plants.
But you know what? I find shrimp like plastic plants more because it builds more bio.
Yes, more biofilm.
Well, look at this freaking guppy. He is ready to go. He's playing around this corner. He's pretty awesome, man. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Super iridescent.
Is he a double sword?
Yeah.
Nice.
Super silver iridescence. Yeah. Let's go see if we can see this what's up, GRB, Patty, welcome. We'll take a look at this 90 gallon we got going outside with all these big Texas cichlids.
Texas. Oh, I just remembered I have a couple rabbit snails that I took home from the store.
Yeah.
You gonna release those?
Right.
Baby rabbit snails.
I give 1 minute. Let me try to clean up this layer. Full green.
This is probably the one thing I'm gonna miss most about working at the fish store is getting, free fish and free baby snails and stuff like that.
Right.
But as long as I, keep that relationship with some of the people that work there, I could potentially still get some every now and then.
Right. Oh.
Like, hey, somebody turned in an African cichlid. You want it? Hell yeah, I do.
All right. Here's the 90-gallon. Yeah, there's a little green water, but we got a big tiger Oscar in there. And big Texas cichlids in there. But yeah, everybody's doing good in here. Everybody made it from the house. But this tank was just too big to set up inside.
Yeah.
It's a big 90-gallon, big thick 90-gallon too. Half-inch glass. Tank alone weighs about 150 pounds. So I definitely wasn't putting it inside on them 2x6s, but they would have snapped.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no doubt. But we got the Oscars out here and big Texas cichlids. I had a 55 out here, but still getting a good bit of sun. So a little perch and little Texas cichlids everywhere. And we got my snapper in here. She's doing good. Let's see. Yeah, you can see his badass right there. Common snapper turtle. Yeah, he's doing good too. But yeah, everybody doing good. They ain't used to being lit up at night. Yeah, but so let's throw a light on to show everybody. We got some water lettuce going out here and some Salvinia minima. And actually, yeah, a couple little pieces of frog bit. Still going. Yeah, making it do what it do. Pathos growing on there. So we ain't totally out of the fish game, but man, it's been rough. Trying to do everything out the freaking shed.
Yeah.
Yep. Gonna make it work one way or the other. Can't quit. Don't know how to do that.
Quit is not in my vocabulary.
Yeah,
Except
my mama.
when it comes to crappy
That's why,
junk.
that's why I'm still a drinker and still a smoker, because my mama didn't raise no quitter.
I've heard that one before. I like it.
Yep. But I told myself, man, you need to quit drinking and quit wasting your money on all these fish. But I wasn't about to talk to listen to a drunken idiot to talk to himself.
Right? Guy must be crazy.
Yeah. Guarantee he's crazy. What's up, Skipper? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know if I pinned that damn comment or not. Let's see. Put the link in the chat. See if anybody wants to come on up. Y'all do? There you go. You're welcome to it. Anybody got any questions? Come on and ask them. Whether it be about fish or plants or whatever. Let's talk about it.
What is after you get your house situation, sorted out, what is the next fish you're looking to get your hands on?
Probably some turquoise rainbows.
Okay.
And then that'll probably I ain't gonna get those until I get a 6-foot tank though.
Yeah.
So that's a little. But first I gotta get the house. So, start with number one and then go from there. Look at this guy with a double sword. He's pretty. But yeah, I've seen some turquoise rainbows at the LFS. Man, they look good. And they're still small and they look really good. I was tempted to get them. I said, you know what? I can grab them today and have them to move tomorrow and just have them do really bad, or I could just wait to move, get the tank set up for them, and then get them. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's better to do it that way.
Yeah.
Is that a real moss on that fake skull, or is that?
No, that's not real.
No, okay.
Really, no.
I was gonna ask it what type of moss it was because it's like super dense.
Yeah, no, that's not real. I think we have some real moss growing on some wood though. Over here.
What's up, 3G?
Hey, what's up, Danny? What's up going on, Chubz?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good,
Yeah,
good.
you see right there, Danny.
Oh yeah. There's the moss on the wood.
And that just started growing there. But I mean, it's a little dried out now that I don't keep the tank full. But I just wet it down every now and then to keep it alive. I mean, it's gonna get the tank's gonna fill up eventually,
Is that the north side of the tree?
I reckon. It's the south side of the light.
Patty, like that moss that's on the skull, like it looks like a real moss. It just looks like super dense.
It looks like real moss until you look at real moss.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little bit different in person as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
But on the camera, like, it looks legit.
Yep. There's my caramello snails. They're still kicking, doing good. Still got my Japanese trapdoor snails in here doing good. See right back there, I got a actual freshwater clam doing pretty good.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. And I have a freshwater mussel in here too, doing pretty good. So it's down in here somewhere. I threw it in there. I was moving tanks. But yep, it's the Louisiana pearl scale mussel. Actually on a endangered list that I didn't know about until after I done had the damn mussel for a year. So I ain't gonna throw it back, but I don't know. Got endangered mussel in my tank.
Well, at least it's not a zebra mussel.
No, it's not a zebra mussel, and it is thriving in my tank. So I mean, maybe it's a good thing. I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Because mussels aren't easy. They're filter feeders. They need like green water and stuff to keep going.
Right.
That's what they need, moam. So they need moam. Yeah. I think that's it right there. That's hard to tell, but yeah, a little shiny piece of shell might be it. But yeah, all the freshwater clams and freshwater mussels I've ever had, they've done the best in Momi tanks. Oh, speaking of loaches, that's the tail end of my Coulee Loach right there. Good enough. Don't hardly ever see this dude in this 75-gallon tank.
The Coulee Loach tail almost looks like a bumblebee goby.
Yeah, you can't even see him. I mean, that's a big Coulee Loach tail. I mean, look at my finger.
Yeah.
The Coulee Loach is big.
You only have one Coulee in there?
Yep, I've only had one rescue Coulee Loach, and I've meant to get some more, and I just never have yet.
I took, I got 3 of them one time and put them in my tank and never seen them again. And I mean, months later, I was breaking the tank down and taking all the rocks and everything out of it. And I got down to 2 last little rocks in the corner, and I pulled them rocks up, and them 3 Coulee Loaches was underneath there.
Oh yeah.
And they were bulletproof. I mean, they was like 3 times the size they were when I put them in there.
Oh yeah,
and
but you won't see them.
The rock they was hiding under wasn't big enough to hide them. I don't know how they was hiding under it, but they was staying hidden underneath there. I took them and gave them to Jess.
Almost every day.
That's cool. Yeah, you don't see these guys too much in their glory like that. These are golden barbs.
Pretty, very pretty fish.
Yeah, I think I stocked like 18 of them. Still got a good bit of them. See the black Reuben barbs. They're getting pretty big too. And when they're in breeding dress, man, they are fire. Bright red and black. Golden top minnows mostly provided. Yeah. And a yo-yo loach, a Coulee Loach, and 1 or 2 auto sinklers, and maybe a couple of pygmy core cats. I don't know. Everything got kind of jumbled around. I was moving out so freaking fast, and I just grabbed shit, threw it in the bucket, threw it in the truck, threw it in the tank, threw it in the shed, and all that's to work.
Hey, let me ask y'all while I got y'all up here. My flower horn, I went and put him in the 25-gallon with my Oscars and my Severum. And a tussle broke out right quick. And he got a big skint mark on his cock, man, and it knocked all the color off of it. You think it'll come back?
Ain't nothing worse than a discolored, fucked up cock.
I'm telling you, man. He was the one being the aggressor and was getting after him, and he kind of run into something.
Yeah, he thought he had a big old cock until somebody ripped it off of him.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's better than what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say, and now I no longer have Oscars or Severums.
Now I just put like a little skin mark on there, and it's like all this blue and red that was up on top of that thing, and it's skinned off, and it's white now, and I'm just worried it's going to stay white.
No,
it'll come back.
They'll get the scales back. Fish naturally replace their scales and stuff over time, the same way we change our skin cells and all that too. It'll come back over time. Do with salt, and if it starts to like get a little look where it might become infected, you can use like some general cure or something like that.
I'll isolate them and don't let nobody bite on his cock for a while, and it should be all right.
That's exactly what I did. He's got his own tank, and I was just trying to avoid having a large size tank with just one fish in it,
Yeah. Yeah, one of my African cichlids got all beat up the other day too, so he's in isolation right now too, getting all healed up.
Right on. Right on. Yep. Well, I think that's going to do it for the night, fellas.
All right, Chubz.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming by.
Yeah, man.
Just wanted to let y'all know we're still here kicking.
Good deal.
Look at there. Yeah, y'all seen the flare up. The red fins. They're doing good. But we're gonna shut it down and come on back next week and try it again.
We'll be here.
Yes, sir. You out after these threadfins, little boy. Can't beat threadfins fucking flaring like that.
Yeah, they're pretty. They had those one time at my local fish shop, and I should have got them, but I didn't, and I regret it. I hadn't seen them since. It's been a year or so.
Right on.
I did get some Celebes rainbows.
Oh, okay.
You familiar with those?
Yeah, those are almost like the gratuites or whatever.
Yeah. They're bigger.
Yeah.
And
like they look like they got pom poms almost.
Right, and they got the glowing eye, bright green eye on these guys.
Right on. Yeah, they're pretty.
Cool, man. All right, well, I'm gonna let you get up out of here. I appreciate you having me up, man.
Right on, yeah. Let's check out this boy right here. He's coming up good. The Madagascar rainbow. Color big time. Yeah, we'll end it with that. And we'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a good one.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Later.